Dear friends in Jesus Christ, today I have come to you with the theme Salvation is a descent in love. We shall seek the grace to descend, the grace to lower ourselves so that we can meet life in its clarity. For closeness builds understanding. In the story of the prodigal son, there are two fundamental issues rising from the father and son relationships. From one side, we get to see what I can get out of this relationship, and on the other side, we witness a highly selfish approach of the younger son. Father, give me my share of the estate. It is an approach which demonstrates his right as a son to take possession of what belongs to him. Said and done, the father gives his share. Similarly, the elder son tells his father, Look, all these years I have been working for you and never disobeyed your demands. Yet you never gave me even a young goat so that I could celebrate with my friends. And the story gradually unfolds the consequence of selfish decisions. It has led the younger son to a ground-worth realization of his selfish demand. Everything comes to a standstill, left nothing to hold on. All influential friends who enjoyed the togetherness disappears. This story takes an upper role in revealing the fatherly disposition of our Abba. He understands the changing human tendencies. He understands our turn with the first step we take. Still, He lets us go and keep waiting for the return, gathering strength and willing to clear all our debts. On our return, He embraces our ignorances, our emptiness, and our search for a renewed life. Here, what we get to witness is a love without any condition, a love without any demand. It is a lifetime acceptance. Friends, through our failures, God processes our growth. He negotiates our becoming. The roughness and the insistence are gently transformed into energies of grace and acceptance. Maybe it is worth looking at our own human tendencies. Is my relationship with God purely need-based? Is my approach a selfish one? Do conditions apply? In our failures, our attitudes matter a lot for God to release His blessings. The attitude of the prodigal son to return to his father's house and to confess his mistake he has done just dissolved all his limitations. His wrong actions got totally wiped away from the heart of the father. Contrary to this, as parents, many have had the privilege of experiencing their sons' attitudes when it comes to the division of property and sharing of their savings. It is nothing strange if I say that as the division of the property is done, the worth of the parents diminishes. They have no more say in decision makings. Their right to choose is violated. They are ignored almost. Their needs are ignored almost. Their pleas are not listened to. Yet, for parents, their children become their world. The parental love, unlike the children's love, has neither conditions nor limits. Their hearts are so large that they would welcome you home with such a smile as though there are no scars of wounds left in their memory lane of all the pains that you have caused through the lifetime. They mesmerize you with magical power of their love and forgiveness. This is a revelation to all of us that all possess certain traits of a prodigal son. The desire to grab our share, to feel the ownership, to secure one's possessions, and to enjoy life in full swing is innate to most of us. At times, it blinds our spiritual lens and prevents us from appreciating what God has already lavished upon us from the very beginning through our parents' generous way of birthing, nurturing, and giving. After receiving all that is possible in life, still there remains the tendency to say, like the prodigal son, "Yet you never even gave me a God to celebrate with my friends." Friends, does God owe you a good life based on your good works? Is a big question. Having a heart of thanksgiving and contentment, let us appreciate what God has already blessed us with. The contrasting mentality of the father who readily divided his inheritance is very striking here. Despite our making unwise choices in life and at times turning our back on Him, God continues to be faithful, patiently waiting for our return. As parents, trust what God is doing in your children's life. Let go and commit them to God's hands. Give them space and trust in God's sovereignty to work out His good purpose in their lives. Through all this, we have a Father who values the relationship more than the material gains. Such is the love of our Father. Now, the question is, where am I waiting? From where should I return? Let us gather the strength and move towards our home. Let us gather courage and move towards our home, a place where our ignorance is always forgiven. Let us return to that home which is longing for our return. May we who are away from the way of the Lord find God waiting for you and me. Let us return and feel the all embracing and forgiving enclosure of God our Father. Amen.